Okay, we are ready to go. Welcome, welcome, everybody. I'm going to mute everybody out. So Cynthia, you'll have to unmute yourself here in a second. Here we go. All right, now we've done all the housekeeping. It's kind of like when you're in a big event, you have to know where the bathrooms are. You have to know where everything is. I didn't, it says I muted everybody, but apparently I didn't. So hang on one second, mute all. I don't know why that didn't work. Okay. Tuesday night, Heat Team call. I think we've been having this call for 20 plus 25 years, I'm guessing, every Tuesday night, 6 p.m. So fun to see you all on the call and to see those of you that have hung in there and have been with us all that time, and all of you new people that are checking us out, learning how to be the best partner and affiliate that you can possibly be, and this is the place to do it. So I'm getting a little bit of an echo. Is anybody else, or do I have a thumbs up that it sounds okay? Sounds okay. Okay, great. So I'm Nikki, as you know, and been with the company for 32 years in October. This is my 32nd year in October. Pretty amazing. And what's been so beautiful about the past 32 years is meeting new friends and staying with those friends over the 30 plus years. And one of those people is Cynthia Gompers. I'm going to bring you up to partner next to side spotlight next to me. Boy, that was really hard to say. I don't know what happened there. Because it's just so fun to be here with you, Cynthia. We are on completely different lines. We didn't know each other. I think we met on a bus.
We did.
You were going to Q school, and
Yes.
I was going to the beginnings of the Children's Health Study, something or other. And
I remember this like yesterday, the bus. Yes.
And we fell in love.
Yes.
And we exchanged numbers, and Cynthia was part of a mastermind group, and she thought that I would fit in, and she invited me, and that mastermind group has stayed together and stayed in connection for 28 years, Cynthia, something like that.
Yes.
It's been really amazing. So let me just tell you a little bit about Cynthia so that we can then really get started. She's married to absolutely the love of her life. David is incredible. He's just such a beautiful man. He's a great dancer, by the way. Her background is in interior design. And so what I love about what Cynthia has done with her business is she's seen it as something that she can design from the inside out. And she's had an amazing journey doing that. She's got a magnificent home in Newburyport, Massachusetts, and she was instrumental in opening up the Nordic countries for Juice Plus distribution. She was an NMD go-getter in 1999 at the Eltons. She was an Elton recipient in 2003. She was an Elton recipient with the 39 Club in 2004, 100 Club in NMD, Presidential Plus NMD in 2020, and a Resilient Leadership Award in 2021, and has an amazing, absolutely amazing business. So I don't want to spend a lot of time, because I'm sure, Cynthia, that you will probably weave a little bit of your story in and out tonight. But I know that you've got some amazing, as I said on the Voxer, what you're going to hear tonight is something that Cynthia did with her team that promoted out two, not one, two national marketing directors in a year. Simple process, and we're going to be the recipients of that. So Cynthia, I'm going to turn this over to you. I'm taking me off the screen. And so anytime that you want me to put up the slides or whatever you need me to do, just let me know.
Okay, and we've got till what, 9:30? So I've got to go fast.
Yeah, you can even go till 9:35 because we're starting at 6:05. 9:35 would be fine.
Wonderful. So thank you for having me on this call. I'm so excited to be with you, and Nikki, I'm hugging you through the screen here. I can't wait to hug you in person. And so I just want to say that when you were just introducing me, it always sounds like we're talking about someone else. I mean, seriously, I think the award I was the most proud of was fascinating. It was the Resilient Leadership Award. And I think that was last spring. And I was watching it, no, it was a year ago. It was a year ago. And I was watching it on Zoom along with everyone else. And actually, I went to bed. So I never, never even knew until my phone, you could hear the beeps in the background and you could hear the Voxer messages. I thought, something's just happened. And everyone was saying congratulations, and I was in bed. So, but the resilient, I had to actually ask Siri, what is it about resilient? And then I learned, I basically knew what resilience was, but I really started thinking about my 32 years with the business. And yeah, I mean, it is a story of resilience. There's no question about it. And I think it was, I know it was because David and I partnered with this company 32 and a half years ago, actually, because of the Great Recession of 1989. And we watched our two chosen careers just literally plummet overnight and come to a screeching halt. And David at the time owned a hotel on the seacoast of New Hampshire. That hotel was going under because of that Great Recession. So we were looking at being $3.5 million in debt. And you guys, I was a brand new bride. Wow. Now compound that today, that's probably around 12 to 15 million in debt.
Crazy.
So scary. Started out of desperation, only to live a life of inspiration. 6 months later, we lost David's youngest daughter at age 24 of melanoma. That put everything in perspective. Being millions of dollars in debt was just money. Now we just lost David's daughter. Yeah. And I remember looking at myself in the bathroom mirror and saying, if it's to be, it's up to me. I had to figure this out. And along the way, I just want to say it never was A to Z. It was, you go up a little bit, you plateau, sometimes you fall flat on your face. I've fallen flat on my face so many times, I can't begin to tell you, but the resilience was picking yourself up, brushing yourself off, and continuing. And it was the very first conference I went to as a qualified sales coordinator, stayed at the airport motel, which was so scuzzy, I can't tell you, and was bussed in by the city bus only to now being picked up in a limo many years later. But it was that conference where I caught Jay Martin's vision. And having a background in design and architecture, I do a lot of visualizing. And so I've got to have drawings to visualize. So I've made up some drawings today. And I want to say that today with our business, it's so different than when Nikki and I were meeting how many years ago, 30 some years ago, or at the beginning of Juice Plus. Yeah. When we didn't have a story, by the way, because no one had been on it. There was no story, no research, no anything. But today we have so many resources, so many calls, that I think people are a little overwhelmed. Well, I'd rather whelm you than overwhelm you. And I look at the tools as a box of Crayola crayons, and you pick out the ones that resonate with you. So also I have found, I'm from Michigan originally, and so this is a Michigan term, but if I get overwhelmed, I become this whirling dervish spinning out of control, and I can't get anything accomplished. I don't know how many people resonate with that, but I had to simplify to duplicate because we're in the business of duplication. So I have chosen to keep, I think the hardest thing to do, the hardest thing for a national marketing director or a leader to do is to keep this so simple because we know too much. Yeah. I mean, you guys, this is fruits, vegetables, and berries, and I just think of it as benefits, benefits, benefits. That's it. Everyone's got a button right here. If pressed, it's what's in it for me. So we've got to discover what people's needs are and then share an option, a solution that's going to benefit them. Okay, does that make sense to everyone? So I have chosen to, for the past actually 2 years, I had to keep this so simple because I had some very busy professionals coming in the business fast, and I had to just do it in simple little steps, one little step at a time, one little template at a time. So I'm going to share this with you and Nikki. This
Yeah.
is for brand new people coming in the business. We're going to pretend you're brand new today, or let's say we're going to relaunch you, because I relaunch myself every month. Isn't that fascinating? 32 years later. So if you could bring up the first slide, because I want you just to focus on one thing at a time.
Okay, hang on. We're going to share.
Launching new affiliates and restarting you.
Guess where we start. Is that a gorgeous picture of you? That's our first one.
That was the last conference in Anaheim.
Let me get this.
Now, I was on stage with Latoya Chin, who had just made National Marketing Director 1 year from when she signed up. So that was the picture that was taken.
Yeah,
it's the slide right underneath her, number 2.
Hang on, I'm just trying to get there. There we go. All right.
There we go. Okay. Yep. There. Launching new affiliates, new partners, new affiliates, and restarting yourself. The simple focus is 1 + 2 + 3 equals duplication, because what you focus on magnifies. So number 1 I have chosen is identify not your why necessarily, it's your vision first, because your why changes. My why today is just the opposite of what it was 32 years ago. Your why will change. And so when it does, you've got to continually just identify the new why. But your vision, what is your vision? See, I caught that vision at that first conference. And today, I got to tell you, my vision is seeing the red, the green, the purple, the orange cap bottles lined up in everyone's kitchen counter. That is my vision. It's on every bathroom counter in my house. It's on my kitchen counter. My vision is the Tower Garden as the kitchen of the future. And by the way, the future is now. It's today. So I visualize that Tower Garden in everyone's kitchen. Okay, so number 1 is identifying what is your vision, your purpose. Connect your vision to the mission of the company. Connect it to your purpose, and that will drive you. Identify your why and your story. So it's your product plus your business story. Make it one story. The transition word is the word and. Then number 2, I've done this for 32 years. Nikki, you've heard this over and over again. I know, but it doesn't change. Your business plan is the designing your team form, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And I launch every new partner and myself every month with a new form. When launching a new partner, it's best to do 3 forms. I do the first one with them. I'm their secretary. Their homework is to do 2 more forms, take a screenshot and send it to me. So really, right from the beginning, we have identified minimum of 5 to 15 prospective partner affiliates for them. So we're creating their A list, their B list, their C list. And on a scale of 1 to 10, we're going to identify the 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s, with the 10s being the key people. Okay, Nikki, we can go to the designing the team form.
Okay, I'm clicking and it's not doing it. Let's see, I think I have to click down. There we go.
There we go. Now this form actually was I used for interior design before I came into this business. Right back to the other one. And each rectangle was the name of one of my clients. And so what I did is I created a profile of that client. What were their needs, not my needs? Who were they about? What were their likes and dislikes? How many people lived in the house? And then after I gathered this information, I would design their interior of their home or their business according to their needs. Now think about it as a doctor. The doctor has a patient profile. You have to know what's going on with that patient. Or let's say you're a real estate agent. You have to question the potential buyer, to know what house, what kind of price range are they looking at? What kind of house are they looking at? So in order to go out and find the house for them, does this make sense to everyone? So you're just creating your top 5 prospective business partners. And the cheat notes are right on the left. Who do you know that is credible, connected? Who do you know that's a money motivated entrepreneur? So I just put the $ in for money motivated. Who do you know that's positive, cause oriented? Who's the mom on a mission? Who's the ringleader mom in the neighborhood? Who likes to help others? Who is a self-starter, health conscious? Then at the bottom, you'll see the little cheat notes. I'm just putting their name in these squares, city and state, approximate age, their occupation, children's ages, because you know that moms and dads and grandparents will do more for those kiddos than they will for themselves. The most important thing is the last sentence, what you like, love, or respect about them. Because I am going to then say, Nikki, I thought of you first, or I thought about you because of anyone I know. You just care about people so much. You are a people person. And because of that, I'd like to personally get together with you and run some ideas by you and see if it's a good fit, something like that. But that, I want to honor them with what I believe, is what I like. It's got to be genuine, what you like, love, or respect about them. Okay, this is the business plan. Now, again, I'm the secretary for the first one. They create 2 more. So you have your top 5 prospective partners, your next top 5, your next top 5. So 15, and that's all we're focusing on. Sometimes we're just focusing on 5. Okay, next slide, Nikki, please. Okay, the 3 of the 1, 2, 3, keeping this simple for duplication, is what a lot of you may have seen. It's called the 3x3 matrix, taking someone to sales coordinator. I'll show that to you in a minute. And once we take someone to sales coordinator, you're going to say, Cynthia, what do I do now? I'm going to say, we're going to repeat the 3x3 matrix 5 times, and you will have the structure, the team structure for National Marketing Director. And I want to just say, sometimes the journey, because we're all on this amazing journey together, is the destination. And for me, the journey is definitely a destination. I will do this business till I can't. And so I suggest we journey well. Okay, now I'm going to show you the 3x3 matrix. And we can send that to you, just the 3x3 matrix with none of this writing, but this is what I have shown brand new people. They don't need to see the whole compensation plan. I'm just going, and the reason I don't have a slick, by the way, I do have, Latoya Chin has made a very slick template for the 3x3 matrix, and it looks really pretty. And I like pretty. However, I want you all to see this hand drawing by me so that you can say, if Cynthia can draw it out, I can draw this out for anyone sitting next to me in Starbucks or on the plane or wherever you happen to be. If I can draw it out, you can draw it out. In fact, I have people right now, you may want to draw it out, draw a circle, pretend you're brand new, put your name over it. And this is what I do for brand new people. So we're going to put your name over that top circle. And the first step, the first focus, excuse me, I call it a focus. This is all we're going to do is laser focus on you achieving what we call Partner Plus. And we're going to go for the express track. Now we have 5 areas of income, but I'm going to focus on right now the 4th area of income, which is title rewards. That's all I'm going to focus on here is title rewards. And if you need a refresher, we earn income from number 1, profit. Number 2, we have 3 commission positions, which are permanent once attained, easy to remember, 5%, 10%, and 15%. Third area of income are qualifying bonuses, the 3% performance bonus and the 3% promote out bonus. The fourth area of income are title rewards, and the fifth area of income are benefits, leadership benefits. But I'm going to focus right now on just title rewards. So, and of course, getting to the commission positions. So the first circle, we're going to guide you to Partner Plus. It's a permanent 5% commission. It's a total of 900 in promotional product volume or promo PV. Now that is equivalent to 3 trio orders. It's also equivalent to 3 tower guards. As we can use any of our products as long as it totals 900. But for simplicity, I'm going to say 3 trios, 1 for yourself and 2 trio customers. I'm going to make it very clear from the beginning that if those customers live within your household, it can be different names, 2 different names, and you can use the same credit card. If it's outside the household, it has to be their address and their credit card. Okay, I want to make that very clear. Okay, this can be achieved within a heartbeat. So, congratulations, you've arrived at Partner Plus. You did your 3 trios. Now, simultaneously, as you are doing this, we've done our Designing a Dream Team form. Let's just say we did 1 form. Out of the 5 prospective partners, we will acquire 3 because we're going to do a real good job at painting the vision and showing them, look where you can go. So Partner 1, Partner 2, Partner 3, those are the 3 circles right underneath you. Nothing is going to change. This is a model for duplication. So Partner 1 will do exactly as you did. So we'll Partner 2 and Partner 3, the 900 in promotional PV, 3 trios. So let's add that up. Partner 1, 2, and 3 plus your product volume. And you look at the right, you are now promoted to QSC or Qualified Sales Coordinator. That is the permanent 10% commission position. Okay. And you will get a title reward. By the way, that's 12 trios. I neglected to say by getting to Partner Plus on the Express track and doing that in 10 days or less, you'll get a $100 title reward. Now, this is the Express track. By getting to QSC on the Express track in 30 days, and this is all on the bottom, you'll see Partner Plus to QSC in 30 days, you'll receive a $400 one-time title reward, and so will your sponsor. And the next step is to qualify your business. So once you get to QSC, we are going to congratulate you and say, okay, your next focus is to become a qualifier. And we'll explain that at that time. And then Express Track from QSC to Sales Coordinator in 90 days, you'll get a $700 one-time title reward, and so your sponsor. What does that look like? Well, look at Partner 1, Partner 2, and Partner 3. Who do they know? We're going to do the same thing. Designing a team form. Out of their 5 to 15 prospective partners, we will at least acquire 3 partners for that. Partner 1, 2, and 3. Everybody's going to do the 3 trios. Now you have actually surpassed what's required by the company for team structure to get to Sales Coordinator. You've surpassed it. You see, we've left nobody, B-U-D-D-Y, behind. I don't want to leave anybody behind. We have now Partner 1 and 2 and 3 all go to QSC, and you, the circle on the top, will go to Sales Coordinator on the Express track. Congratulations.
Woohoo!
And I'll tell you, by doing this, we have achieved Sales Coordinators in a month. One achieved it in 3 weeks, Nikki.
Wow.
3 weeks. And he said to me, okay, Miss Cynthia, I miss Cynthia, by the way, to a lot of them. What do I do now? And I said, okay, Derek, we're going to repeat this. You repeat this 5 times, the 3x3 matrix 5 times, and you have the structure for National Marketing Director. Does that kind of take your breath away?
Yeah, and the bonuses of the $4,500 earnings, because if you do that with those 3 QSCs, you're going to make 400 on each of those, helping them get to QSC. So
That's right.
talk about big bonus money.
Look at that. The total on the express track, the total title, this is just title reward. It's not the profit. It's not the commission, monies. It's not the 3% performance bonus monies. This is just the title rewards. $4,500 total in express track earnings with the 3x3 matrix. Now, not a perfect world. Let's show the difference with the fast track option, which is next. There's the fast track. Now, if you look at the bottom, the fast track is partner to partner plus, and you may have to go up a little bit, Nikki, to get the whole thing.
Oops.
Just move it up. Yeah, there we go. Partner to partner. That's the express track, the next one.
Yeah, and I don't know why it's not showing the whole thing.
There it is. There it is.
Okay.
You got it. Look at the bottom, the 3x3 matrix with the fast track focus. Partner to partner plus is the company gives you a full 30 days on the fast track. Then partner plus to QSC 60 days. And then once you are a QSC, one of the biggest benefits to getting to QSC is you can now be a qualifier. And then once you're a qualifier, then QSC to sales coordinator, and the company gives you a full 6 months. Now, let's look at the fast track title rewards. The bottom line is 3,600 or 3,650 in total fast track title reward earnings. So there you go, right there. And it shows under the 3x3 matrix focus, the partner plus is 5% commission and QSC is 10% and sales coordinator is 15%. So do they have to understand the whole compensation plan? No, we're going to take them, just using this picture and put the names in the circles. And I'll tell you one magical thing is when you start putting the names in the circles, they become a face. They become a smiley face and it becomes more real. So did we do this in?
We've done it in 27 minutes. Can we stop sharing this, Cynthia?
We can. I mean, this is the simplicity.
One of the things I wanted to just agree with you on, when you put a name in a circle, what I found is even if that's not the person who actually fills the circle, you put a name in and somehow the universe goes, she's serious. She's going to find somebody for that circle. It may not be Betty, even though Betty's name is written in there, but all of a sudden Susie shows up. Betty didn't want it. Susie works. And I find that when it's written out, even if it's not the name you thought it would be, it works.
Yeah. And the stars may actually be in that, they may not be the person that you knew, or even the person that they knew, and maybe down 3 and 4 levels. Yeah. And then I'm going to do the same thing over and over again. And by the way, one thing I've done, Nikki, that really they loved, I just have these little templates. You just make them up. I do them from the company's, the requirements to get to each position. But so I can just copy and then paste and send it to someone else. And it's just basically partner to partner plus. This is what's required. Okay, this is your time frame. And this is what you need. Let's say they already have 600. Well, they need 300 more. But then I put in parentheses that equates to one trio.
Right.
So if the 300 sounds like, oh, wow, a lot. But if you break it down, that's only one trio customer.
Yeah.
And then I say the solution, or no, I don't say the solution. I say the plan is a 3x3 matrix. That's always the plan. And then they get that little template and they say, okay, consider it done, Miss Cynthia. No excuses. And then they achieve it. And I send them a little, congratulations and the balloons going up, and immediately goes the second template. Next focus. Nikki's focus is QSC, 10%. This is what she needs. She needs 2,700. That equates to 9 trios. And it comes from number 1, personal and customers, and it comes from number 2, frontline, personal and customers. The plan is 3x3 matrix, and out it goes.
So quick, does anybody is just dying to ask Cynthia a question because she knows everything that you want.
No, I don't, but
That
I
you want to know about this, that you want to know about this. And
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I didn't get a chance to say at the beginning of the introduction is, yes, we've been friends for all those years, but Cynthia, in the last couple of years, our connection on the phone over just crises in our lives and sharing what's going on. If we didn't have one another during some of these times, I just don't know what we would do without our Juice Plus community. And Cynthia, you've definitely been one of those people for me. So I just want to thank
and
you.
we're all there for each other, and I'm pretty vulnerable about this too, is that I'm going to share this at the conference too, and it's going to be challenging, but I won't share it all because when David and I got married, the song that was played was Wind Beneath My Wings, because David was the wind beneath my wings. I mean, I was very shy and a little bit of an introvert and was never going to public speak like this. And he was the wind beneath my wings, there's no question. And to this day, every call I do, he's in the background just applauding me, high fives. Well, now I'm the wind beneath his wings.
Yeah.
It's he's got some dementia going on, and so you guys, you never know what life is going to present you. And this business, I don't have to ever lift another finger in this business, but this business keeps my brain sharp. It's a tremendous outlet, and I have friends all over the world.
Yeah.
Support system. So Nikki, you understand that better than anybody.
Anybody have any comment or anything they'd like to say or add before we jump off?
I would. This is Noreen Barino, and I have been inactive for probably 10 years. And when I come back into this family, Nikki took me in like I was like that prodigal son. And I love Nikki and I love this company. And I just want to say thank you.
Noreen, thank you so much. That was beautiful. I can't find you here. I was going to blow you up and have everybody see you, but for some reason I can't find you on here. We're gonna, oh, there you are. Hello. It's 6:34, and I just want to make a quick announcement. At 6:45, we're gonna all jump off of here in a second before we say goodbye to Cynthia. But before we say goodbye, those of you that are part of the Cotton Club, come back on at 6:45 because we are going to spin the wheel and we're going to give away a tower garden. And one of you will have a customer that will win that tower garden. If you turned your names in of any new customers in September, their names win in a hat, and that new customer will be winning a tower garden. So it's going to be really exciting. So again, Cynthia, thank you so much for honoring us tonight. We so appreciate it. I love you dearly.
I love you dearly too, Nikki. Can't wait for the hugs.
The big takeaway, keep it simple. Keep it simple and focus. Focus on where they are now. A lot of times people say, what does it take to get to NMD? Well, we're just going to focus right now on Partner Plus. That's what we're going to focus on. So that's my takeaway. All right, everybody, if you would unmute yourselves and give a big shout out to Cynthia with a big heat, warm welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Cynthia.
Amazing.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you back here in 10 minutes.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
Thank
Have a
you.
good night.
10 minutes, 10 minutes, countdown. Tower
Bye.
garden giveaway.
Thank you.
Bye now.
It's great. Awesome.